Hello there, my name is Richard. The first time you see my channel, I used to review cartoon series, anime series, so something, computer random. And today we talk about Space Dogs, there we go, season 2 from Netflix. And this series was actually pretty good, especially what happens on the final season of season 1. That I did not like the cliffhanger, what they left over, especially how they resolve all the problems with Kara and Garbage, that Kara got sort of punished, but not really. That sort of really odd, vague way that not yet fully explained sort of confused me, especially what happens in the Garbage. You don't know what actually happened to him. They never lead up he has to be punished because his sort of portrayal of the mission. Season 2 tried to clarify that to make it more sense. Like, it automatically says Garbage got basically fired for his position. Now he's sort of unemployed, freaking out. He became sort of a tea server for ceremony and cakes. But the only problem is Garbage is sort of depressed. He doesn't want this job. He wants to be a captain. Until the former captain, the new captain will be Stella, who was now in charge. Stella used to be the sort of, you could say, right-hand man of Garbage. Now she's in charge and he feels she owes Garbage because she knows Garbage has the potential to help her and help himself to become back once more his higher ranking and captain. But it's one of those things instead of interesting because Garbage is so used to being a captain. Now he got a chance to prove himself. He keeps screwing up because he's a glory hog and old habits kicked in. And you love it, that sort of mentality with Stella and Garbage. Like, I need you to help me, not help yourself sort of scenario. But I love it even more. Stella is the type of character that she's sort of self-doubt. I mean, she has confidence, but not sure what she do sometimes. She needs that sort of extra experience, someone who can tell her, yeah, you did the right thing, like kind of pep talk once in a while that I actually need. I thought that sort of interesting. That did not dive that deep, but that dig enough to make it interesting. Especially you add a new character in the group called Pepper. Pepper is a new dog that specifically he's especially Spock, but female version, and it's more a little bit more sense of humor. But she is basically a ripoff of Spock. But I really like her because she is one type of characters that she need have fully control. She can predict everybody's movies to satisfy their needs, a type of mission they actually need. But I love it that she doesn't really trust herself. She needs data. She needs to be in control. And that sort of kind of made her doubt herself every time he doesn't have control. They don't go that deep, but it's sort of interesting how disconnected she is in the group. I mean, she was a very interesting, kind of fascinating and fun type of character to actually study because she was so interesting, especially when the whole crew wants her to be in the team, not be next to the team. That's sort of interesting, a kind of fun way to introduce this type of character, especially the new villains in this season, because you have basically a former ex-captain who trying to help Garbage to take his job once more to portray Stella. But Garbage didn't want that. He wanted to earn it. He needed to convince the council to give him a job, give him his captain job. But a little bit is sort of a manipulation, trying to convince him you're doing the right thing. Especially the ex-captain called Dusty Star, I think was his name. That he was sort of interesting. He's sort of that kind of wise old man who had magical powers, especially the Force kind of Star Wars type of character that he's trying to give him everything he needs to become the captain, but he doesn't want his help because Garbage he could do it himself. He needs to prove himself. In fact, he was actually realized he's so much happier becoming a tea ceremony kind of person that gives tea and cakes. But once more, that sort of doubt with his own master, that sort of conflict what he must do, and also his relationship to his old friend slash captain. And once more, that was sort of interesting, especially they brought out a old enemy of season 1, the plant people, who are kind of jaded because Garbage destroyed their only seed to repopulate, create a new planet, and now they want vengeance because they're sort of horrible, specifically humans, because of sorry, I can't remember the name. Kira, that Kira kind of helps them to think human race are evil. But this is the episode, well, not the episode, the whole season that kind of shades light to Kira, that she was wrong, maybe she does better, but didn't I have enough episodes of her to just sort of give her more time to grow as a character, realize she did something wrong? I mean, she did get punished, but you don't see the punishment. You just sort of assume. I kind of wish they gave her more time, at least a dedicated episode just for her to be repentant nowadays. But all of that, the series was actually pretty interesting, especially when it happens to the end of the whole season, that you realize there is other competition. I mean, there is a unit of cats who try and find a new planet for the humans. We don't know why they have a cat unit. We don't know why they do not work with the dogs. It's just sort of a thing, sort of a cliffhanger. It happened to they get a season 3. And surprisingly, I'm kind of shocked they got a season 2, be honest with you. They hopefully get season 3 just to see what this unit can do, why the dogs and cats not working together. Especially how I just love how the dynamic of the whole team really works. You really understand how they're really good friends and family to each other to survive doing this mission. Now, anything interesting about this series, I felt about the relation of Happy and Garbage, because Happy is the one of the staff who doesn't like Garbage. You get the backstory why, you understand Happy, his sort of the taste of Garbage, because let's face it, he was so close to screwing him over becoming a captain. That sort of friendship kind of fall apart because one and the other could not communicate the right way in a very important way for both of them to become captain. This is where they come sort of sour. This is the reason why they hate each other. But I love it they sort of grew up together and also kind of patch things up why it kind of fall apart, becoming once more good friends. Once more, this was a blast. It was interesting. I feel it's so much better, especially the action and a little bit of drama, because I feel the whole season was better executed. Of course, I hope they could get it season 3 because this could be even better. Of course, one question, like always, how you felt this series. Do you like the new characters, the new drama, new scenarios they're putting together? You think that sort of quirky two captains were a little bit too much? Tell me down below, let me know. Honestly, I got nothing else to say. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.